Okay, so gonna go ahead and do this while sitting on my floor, completely soaked in sweat, which you can't really see, but I am soaked in sweat. I just finished Dynamic Strength from Core to Force, which is available on Beachbody On Demand and, Beachbody, teambeachbody.com and all of that stuff. But we're doing it as like, oh, gross. I mean, okay. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the sweat. See the sweat? See the sweat? Ugh, that's so gross. Look at that. That's so gross. Oh, trust me, there's a lot more on the back. And the bra probably looks really nasty. I'm not going to show that. But, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps now that I'm starting to cool down. Which is weird. I'm getting goosebumps while the heater's running, which is probably can be heard. But anyway, that was a ramble for a minute. I worked out. It's not even 9:30 yet, and I've already got my workout out. I don't have to work today, but I had to make sure I got a workout in today because tonight we're going to Applebee's for my birthday. Yesterday was my birthday. Today we're celebrating. Well, we're celebrating with the dinner because that way we can stay out as late as we want. We can go do what we want. We don't have to be home at a specific time because my husband does not have to work tomorrow. Neither do I. Okay, I've got to get this hair down. Got to at least get the weird ponytail thing out. I had it braided into threes and then pulled up and then braided into the threes braided, and then I had it twisted and it looked really cute, and then I started moving and it didn't look so cute anymore. And in case you can't tell, yes, it's in a color. Trust me, it looks better in real lighting, but it's called Sangria by Garnier Nutrice. It's my go-to color. And then for the winter, and then in the summer I go chocolate caramel, which is a brownish, darker, and not darker, but a lighter brownish blonde. Or I go this honey something, which is an even more blonde. Or I go and professionally get it done, and I have my strawberry blonde, which turns orange when they bleach it. But oh my god, my hair looks so healthy after I dye my hair. And you can't really tell because it's gym hair right now. But anyway, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about right now. I'm a little worn out. Biggest reason I was doing it is because when I went to go do a move in Dynamic Strength, right here, literally, boop, and went back in. I mean, it went out this far, and then went back in, all on its own. So it's the tendon stretched, the tendon, the ligament, whatever it is, or they are stretched enough to let the joint completely come out, and then went back in. I was like, ah! I'm okay, back to modified. Because you're lifting your legs this, and then you're twisting and lifting, but you're in a plank, and then you're doing that. So I went to go do this, and I'm like, but immediately went back, it snapped back in place. It gently snapped. It gently came out, and it gently snapped. And now it's really warm right here, and it doesn't hurt. And compared to how this shoulder is killing me, that doesn't hurt. So I'm wondering if that needed to be done, if I released an air pocket or something. It was just a big air bubble in there. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow how this thing feels. Because if it's really bad, I'll have to go prompt care on Monday and get it checked out. They might have to refer me to somebody. Which that's going to be fun. I mean, I don't really want to use my sick leave because I only have so much PTO, and I'm going to need that in March because I'm getting my wisdom tooth removed. Yeah. A coworker. Well, he was a former coworker. His last day was last Thursday, a week yesterday, or Thursday, a week from week Thursday. He had his wisdom teeth taken out a week yesterday, and his mom said his face was all swollen and he couldn't open. It was so swollen he couldn't open his mouth, so he was only able to drink like liquids, and you can't drink from a straw, so that makes eating even harder. Because that much I do know, because my husband has had his wisdom teeth removed. But so now I'm scared because his were impacted, so they had to cut them all out, and mine are like my top two are right here, right here. I can feel them. Probably can't pick up the popping that is going on, but they're there, and then the other ones are like impacted into my jaw and all of that, and they cause issues with my ears. They cause issues with the bottom ones, cause issues with my ears. Top ones cause issues with my sinuses. Well, it doesn't help that you can see partial whenever you do my x-rays. You can kind of see my sinus cavities. Yeah, because my face is so small. There's not enough room for all my teeth. Whenever I have a crown right here on my second to last molar, and my dentist actually told me, she goes, if it would have been my other molar, the one in the back that needed to be done, she would have just said pull it, because that's actually that's actually a good spot for it to be pulled, because I don't have enough room for my teeth. But she said if they pulled the ones in the like in between teeth instead of the ones way at the back, it's going to cause more issues, because it's going to cause issues with the wisdom teeth and stuff like that. But she's like, I would recommend, every time I go, she goes, I would recommend having your wisdom teeth removed. And I'm like, this time I'm going, good. How do we go about doing that? Because I can't wear my night guard anymore. It hurts too much. It presses on the gums on the outside, because these wisdom teeth they're starting to push. And it's hurting there, and which is compounding the issue, because I'm not wearing my night guard, which means I'm grinding, which is causing more issues with my jaw. It's just a never-ending cycle. But biggest reason I turned this on is because, like I just said, like I said at the beginning of the video, I just worked out, and I kind of wanted to a little bit talk about the things that I personally use. Like, I showed yesterday my sliders that I got for 80-day obsession. I don't have any of my other stuff nearby to completely grab that gets me ready for that. I don't, like, my foam rollers right over there. I need a new yoga mat. I need a thicker yoga mat. I had to get that from like Academy, because Walmart's ones aren't thick enough. I need the thickest one. I have a very bony butt, so my pelvic bone right there, you know, the bottom of your pelvis digs. I'm just like digging into the ground right now, and this is very uncomfortable sitting on this carpet with no padding, because I have no padding in my butt. Well, I have padding, but it moves up. It, like, you know, doesn't stay where it should provide padding. But so I need a new yoga mat. But I have this is a, woo, there we go, this way. It's going to be up, no, it's not upside down. Charge 2. I have the basic. I have the face that has this. I don't keep track of my calories burned, because with Fitbit they take into account your ones you get just by living, or your calories burned just by living. I'm trying to figure out how to straighten my shirt because it looks all wonky. But I keep track of my steps, my hourly goal. I have set for 14 hours, 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. No, technically 9. 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So it's 8 to 9. So my last time it goes off would be 8:50 if I haven't hit 250 steps in that hour. I missed 7 o'clock, and that's just because I was like, I knew I was going to work out. I knew I was going to do all that, so I was like, I'm going to take my time waking up, letting myself get ready to go, and I'm good. Man, I'm calm today. Oh, energized. That's why I'm like still energy, but not like, anyway. So I have that. This is not a custom band, but it's a band from Amazon. I love it. It's so pretty. But it's got pretty flowers and stuff. There you go. It doesn't want to focus on it, but that's okay. But it's pretty. I love it. It's got like a metal, the normal, like a, oh, oops. Ah! Metal clasp. I cannot figure out how to where to put my hand. Metal clasp, and then it's got inside the loop thing, it's got stuff to hold it so it stays where it's supposed to, which is handy for me whenever I'm on the register. I'm able to wear the band. When I'm having to work floors or on the line, I have to put, and I have a athletic one is what they call it. It just, the face itself just slips in, and I can put it around my ankle because my ankle's not this small. I mean, I don't exactly have small ankles or big ankles, but that's one thing I use. Another thing, since I just showed it, is my these are Asics. Let's see, they do not. And I can take it off because I'm done. But these are the Ortholite ones. I'm not quite sure exactly which ones they are. The boxes. I think the box is in the bedroom. Anyway, these ones are designed for people who have who supinate when they walk or run. And that means instead, most people, they'll normal walking as your foot was like this. You got people who pronate and their feet turn like this. People who supinate walk like this. So it's a little wider in the forefoot on the side, which is, I think that's called the forefoot. I don't know. But it's a little bit wider there. So it's got a little bit wider stance in the base of the shoe. And then there's extra padding inside the shoe that makes it really uncomfortable if you try to rotate. Because I like show people, it's like, this is how I do. But if I'm in these, I can't do it because it digs into the ankle and it hurts, which makes your foot stay. And then there's extra padding in here because people who supinate tend to have very high arches. I don't know if you can see, you can't really see it, but yeah, you actually can. You can see that is you can't see the side of my foot. See, that is a high arch. I have a very high arch. I'm trying to get my other shoe off. So that makes life very uncomfortable. I have a runny nose. I felt like something was there. Ooh, there it goes. So, yeah. Another big thing that works out for me, because as you can see, I do have a significant amount of hair, considering, you know. Oops, wrong way. There I go. My head is shaved all the way around, but I still have this much hair. Right now it looks nice and happy and not so like fluffy because I blew it dry last night after dyeing it. So it's not so fluffy. It gets nice and straight and happy when I blow dry it. I don't do that very often. But these, they're like literally, ooh, let me get the hair off there. That's kind of gross. But they're literal rubber bands. And still, oh, it's on my hand. But it's like rubber. They're gentler than the ones that are covered in cloth, this is like the cloth ones. And see how the cloth ones have that seam? These do not have a seam at all. They're like one continuous piece, which means they're less likely to snap. They're like rubber. They're like, you know, like rubber bands, but they're the tube kind of thing, so they're gentler on your hair. I wear them constantly, and my hair doesn't go anywhere. I don't have to wear them as tight, which means less pressure on my head, which means less pressure here, because when I wear them, it pulls. That's another reason I shave here now, is because it was pulling so much right here to have my hair so tight to keep the sides to stay. So it's, and plus I like it. I do. I like it. That it needs to be retouched up. My husband does it for me. We have a razor shaver set that we use, but I love it. Another thing I use, and oh, it's still sweaty. It's gross. This is the Polar H10 chest strap. Wait, that's kind of gross, but the Polar H10. There it goes. I have the H7 floating around somewhere in the apartment, and I lost it. Well, I got a rebate thing from all those ebook things, that Apple rebate thing that you got, you know, lawsuit settlement. That's what I was looking for. That lawsuit settlement. So I got enough to cover like 90% of the cost of a replacement of the H10. So I went ahead and upgraded. I can use, because the reason I like it more is because it's got like these dots. It means it stays secure on your skin, doesn't slide around. The H7 thing does a lot more. And then it's got a different, the H7 has like the hook, like a bathing suit hook kind of thing. You know, those metal hook things that you can use like on some swimsuits have. It has those. But this one, please ignore the jerk with the truck. But this one has like that kind of clip. And you just push it to get it undone. And it's so much easier. And when you're doing it, because you got to do it basically from behind your back, it's so much easier. One thing you got to remember with these is, as you can tell, I keep it unhooked. That way it's not constantly trying to use its battery. It does have a removable and replaceable battery. You can get the batteries at Walmart. That much I do know. It will work with the Polar watches. I have, because I have another chest strap that doesn't have the Bluetooth. This is out. The H10 and the H7 are Bluetooth, which means I can use them with my phone, or I can use them with my watch. I have FT7. It's pink and purple, and it's really cute. But I kept having battery issues. It kept saying the battery was dying. I'd replace the battery, and it would still have issues. Now that I'm not using it, it's not having any battery issues. Irony. But I was having to hand put everything in myself, and so that got annoying. So I got the Bluetooth, and I can use it with, it's an app. Oh, screw you, Fitbit. Fitbit is not wanting to sync. It's a Fitbit issue because my Bluetooth stuff has no issues. And there's a Twitter notification. But I use it with Endomondo. And when you're going into it, woo, I can't see. You go into settings. And I can't see again. It's because of my, it's trying to adjust for the light, and then I got a window open over there so I can have some light in here. But you go into accessory settings, and then you go to Bluetooth smart sensors, which is the first thing, and it works. They also have Bluetooth classic sensors, a heart rate monitor, but mine is a smart one. I've double checked with that one. It's a smart one. I made it forget the other the H7, but it's got the H10, and it works great. So it tracks, like I said, I did dynamic strength, which is part of Core de Force. So it's a martial arts workout. So instead of doing like circuit training or whatever, you can do all kinds of different workouts and stuff. You can track everything with Endomondo. But I did his martial arts. And I'm trying to figure out how to get it so it's not so freaking bright. Ah! Let's see if it's not facing a window. Can you see it? There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Now it's adjusting. But see, it's got, well, this is a screenshot, so, but it's got the time that you do. And see, and it's got my heart rate, where I tracked my heart rate, and it's got my calories, and it's got all of that fun stuff on it. So now that I got that working, I can show you more. Like I have it set up so it tracks my average heart rate, my calories burned, my current heart rate. I mean, I don't always look at it because my phone's usually hooked up to our sound system. My phone's used, and I use it for playing music. But you can choose, like, I've got all these fun ones set up, different ones set up, and it's going to be a butthead and not really, there it goes. But I've got aerobics, circuit training, martial arts, treadmill walking, and dancing. Dancing I usually do when I'm doing country heat. Circuit training was when I was doing 21-day fix and all that kind of stuff. And, okay, I'm going to rotate. Oh, you can see my flowers from my husband for my birthday. But I love the app. I need to sneeze. And then it ran away. Trying to think if there's anything else that's kind of, I use the weights. I just get the ones from Walmart. I have, they're the ones with the colored coating, fully coated, not like the gray coating. They're like every set of weights has a different color, and the higher weights I have to go to like Academy and stuff like that. But for me, they're worth it because, not because, oh, they're colors, so they're pretty. No, it's so because I can be able to look going, oh, my 3s are red. Okay, I know that one. My 5s are purple. My 10s are, no, those are my 8s. My 8s are orange, and my 10s are gray. I need to get my, so that's what it is. Nose is dripping, right? But another thing that's slightly obsessed with, and I'm starting to like need it right now because I'm starving, is I'll admit it, I do Shakeology. I have irritable bowel syndrome. That's fun. I'm also prone to anemia. Since I started doing Shakeology, even just doing it 2 to 4 times a week. Sometimes I do it more, sometimes I do it less. There's been where I've missed like a whole week of it and didn't do it. But I do Shakeology, but since I started taking it, I can tell when I don't because my IBS gets irritated, but I'm not bruising as easily. Oh, I'm getting bruises. I'm a klutz. What can I say? I'm a klutz. But I don't feel so crappy. I right now just have the basic vanilla. Hey, you can see the box right there for my most recent shipment. But I like it. Coming in like 3 weeks, I've got cafe latte coming, which is the coffee one. Then I also do Energize, which that's what that box is. It's another bottle. It's another container of Energize, and I have another one on a FedEx truck on the way to post office. I've tried Hydrate. That was so good. So good. And so is Recover. I mean, I'm not going to say that, oh, I felt something amazing when I did Recover. But Hydrate, I did on Thursday after being sick. And then I worked out. I did the dynamic strength workout. And I don't know if it was just because I drank that or what, but I actually, you know, felt pretty good. And I did the Energize. And speaking with, shut up, phone. Energize. I'm prone to anxiety. I have generalized anxiety disorder. I'm also bipolar. So things with high concentrations of caffeine can really screw with me. I mean, I'll start shaking and be like, panic attacks. I woke up this morning with a panic attack. I dreamt that we spent all the money in the account. We didn't spend all the money in the account. We hardly spent any money since we got paid. You know, there's no way there's no money in the account. That much I know. But nope, that's my dream. That was my dream this morning, that we spent everything. We had nothing but we spent it on nothing. I mean, it's like literally like we were just throwing the money at nothing. Not that we were like, we spent it on stupid stuff. It's like we literally spent it on nothing. So I'm waking up, heart racing and all of that. I was awake at 6:30 this morning, just awake because of that. So yeah, when I said I let myself wake up slowly, I let myself wake up slowly. which is good. You do that. You listen to your body when it comes to that. If you have to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning so that you can work out at 5:30 before you go to work, you do it. Me, I can't do that. I cannot get up that early, especially when I'm working like on my 6 o'clock shift. I have to get up at 4:30 anyway, just if I need to take a shower in the morning, just so that I can leave on time. And I'm not working out that early. One, I live in an apartment, as you can kind of tell. I have neighbors below me. One of them's and they have several kids. One of them is like a toddler. I think she's a preschooler right now, but still, not waking her up. Not waking up that family. We've done enough damage to them. We flooded their apartment accidentally with our washer. So no, not doing that. So I've come home after working a double and worked out. Ignore the asshole. Ugh. But so that's my fitness obsession stuff. Like I said, most of the stuff I get at Walmart or Beachbody. I do Beachbody on demand. I love it. Like, I feel a need for another workout just because I'm going to be going crazy. And I'm going to enjoy my birthday. It's $1 Long Island iced teas. And I'm going to drink. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to eat food. I'm not going to just like, oh, I'm on a diet. I'm just going to do this. I'm like, no. I didn't do it yesterday either. I didn't work out yesterday. Sinus infection, which means lots of pain. I wasn't about to try to do anything that required speed and coordination. I messed up today on that kind of stuff. But I might do like Country Heat. I mean, I own the Country Heat DVDs, but laptop doesn't have it. A DVD player. Well, I have a DVD player for my laptop. I just was like hooking it up. Only so many USB ports, but I can do it. I can do Beachbody on demand. No issues. I can play any workout that Beachbody has released. I think almost ever is on Beachbody on demand. I might do yoga. Who knows? Probably not. I still have to go to work because my coworker brought food. And she's like, you should show up and grab me some. Because she made some special for me without onions because she loves me. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because 1, my throat is very dry and I need something to drink. 2, I need to get some Shakeology in me. Favorite thing? Cinnamon. 1 scoop of vanilla. Shakeology. 1 serving of PB2, which is 2 tablespoons. I actually have a 2 tablespoon measuring spoon that stays in my container. And almond milk. 8 ounces of almond milk. 4 ounces of water. And 2 to 4, depending on how full my cup gets, of ice. And I have a Ninja Fit. That's my other fave. Ninja Fit. It's a smaller version of the Nutra Ninja. All the accessories for the Nutra Ninja fits this Ninja Fit, but it's like half the price. I spent $50 for this Ninja Fit. It's got a little bit less wattage, so crushing power, but I have one that has I have the Master Prep that has half of the Ninja Fit crushing, or the wattage, and it still crushes ice like a dream, better than any other blender I've ever had. So I am definitely sticking with the Ninja. We've already decided when it's time to get like an actual full-size blender, and we have the space for one, it's going to be a Ninja. It's going to be like the $250 Ninja one. But for now, the $50 one is just fine. That's about all we spent for the Master Prep. So we spent $100 and we have 2 badass crushers. The Master Prep came with the bowl, so you can make like chop up anything, and then it came with a pitcher. It makes badass margaritas. Yeah. And then we have the Master Prep of the Fit, which came with 2 smoothie cups, and I can get as many smoothie cups as I want. They got them for cheap on Amazon. I can get like replacement blades and replacement the sealant rings and stuff like that. So, I mean, you can't beat that. So, anyway, I will see you tomorrow. We might be doing grocery shopping and stuff like that. I'm not sure what we're doing, and we might. My father-in-law got a new dog. He got a new puppy, so we might go meet the puppy. I hope we go meet the puppy. I want to meet the puppy. I also have money I need to spend. I have cash I need to spend. I don't know what to spend it on. Who uses cash anymore? I don't know. I really don't know what to spend it on. Maybe I should just keep the cash until I have enough to buy something else. But it's like I have cash and I don't know what to spend it on. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. And if you want to hear more about anything I talked about, links will be in the description below for the charge, Endomondo, this. I'll link up the weights that I get, that I have, the Beachbody stuff. Feel free to message me. I'm more than willing to give more information on that. Anyway, see you tomorrow.